TGI Fridays. In this short program, we're going to tell you all you need to know about working in a Fridays restaurant.
What they are, how they operate, who does what, and where.
And what makes them so popular with lots of different kinds of people. We're going to show you exactly what makes them tick.
We all think that TGI Fridays is the best thing since sliced bread, but then hey, we're biased because we work here.
But as you're about to see, everyone within the Fridays team feels exactly the same way.
So, on with the show.
TGI Fridays is the ultimate in guest experience in dining, where guests can actually come and enjoy great atmosphere, accompanied by great quality food, with staff that really want to be there to serve them and looking after their guests' needs. Fridays is part of the Whitbread group, however, Fridays itself is a separate entity within that. It is a restaurant bar, not a bar restaurant, because it's got the best of both worlds. You know, it's got a really great bar and a really, really good restaurant, and them two together is the perfect combination.
The people that come here, generally, they're looking for good food, good service. They're looking to be relaxed, have a good time. They're not out for a formal meal, they're just here, relax with friends, family, business colleagues sometimes.
The atmosphere comes from the customers and from the staff.
It's giving a very personal service to the tables, guest obsession.
We need to work with them so that they have fun. When they're having fun, we're having more fun. It's just an ongoing thing. It's kind of a snowball effect.
We're inviting them into Fridays to look after them, to give them a good time, and to make sure they come back.
It's got good food. It is classic American. And being American, you're going to have a wide variety.
Quality-wise, I don't think they'll ever go anywhere else and beat it.
Steaks, your burgers, your Southwestern is a very big thing in America, and it's very big here as well.
It's all produced to very good standards.
Our desserts are fabulous.
It's got, you know, great cocktails.
Fridays is quite unique, I feel.
Yes, it's an American concept, but it does work well in Britain. You just need to look around about how fast TGI Fridays as a company is expanding throughout Great Britain. If there wasn't a market for it or a niche in the market for it, then we wouldn't be doing what we're doing. And that goes back basically to looking after that guest when they come in through the door and for making them go away and think, yay, I want to go back to Fridays.
Well, the first thing to understand is that at TGI's we don't have customers, we have guests. And we treat each one as we would a guest in our own home.
We take very special care of our guests to make sure that each and every one has a really enjoyable experience, and so they remember us and come back again time after time.
We all go that extra mile to make sure we totally exceed their expectations. We get trained, but you've got to have the right attitude to start with. You've got to really want to give each and every guest the best you got.
So who are our guests? Well, we get a real mix. Let's take a look around. It's 1:30. Over here we've got some businessmen impressing a client or maybe just talking shop.
And a couple here to enjoy a light snack, and a family group here to possibly celebrate a birthday.
Group of ladies chilling out, swapping news and gossip. Just all really nice people. And it's the same in the evening, weekends, whenever you want to come in, different ages, different groups, chilling out, having a great time.
TGI Fridays restaurant is a big business that needs to be well organised in order for it to run smoothly.
It's a sit-down and order system with lots of different people working front of house and back of house together as a team.
But there are a lot of disciplines involved in looking after each guest. Now, rather than you get bored listening to our voices, we're going to take you inside and you can listen to some of those guys tell you about the jobs themselves.
Hi, welcome to Fridays. My name is Emmy and I'm your hostess.
Hi, I'm Parijat, a waiter at TGI Fridays.
Hi, my name's Andy and I'm a Fridays bartender.
Basically in this department, our job entails greeting the guests at the door, determining whether they're having a meal or a drink.
And my job involves greeting the guests, taking care of them, taking their food order.
Basically, my job entails making drinks for people, cocktails, beers, all kinds of drinks.
If they're having a meal, find out whether they're smoking or not, in which case you show them to their table.
Guiding them through the menu because we have a huge menu, so we really need to know our stuff. Same thing with drinks, huge cocktails menu. We guide them through that as well.
I entertain people by throwing things around when making drinks. Also do tricks on the bar.
Now this department is basically conceived as a guest relations department simply because we control the flow of the restaurant.
Most importantly, making sure that they really enjoy themselves while they're here, which is the thing that makes us different from everyone else. Excuse me.
As you can see, we try to make our drinks look fun by Flair.
Now this will be your table set. Have your menu on the table. Your server today will be Parijat, and I hope you enjoy your meals.
We also need to know quite a lot of our recipes. We have over 500 drinks in the compendium. This makes bartending quite hard, but it's good fun.
The bartenders believe that they have the best job in the house because they're constantly in the spotlight, but between you and me, the real work is done back of house, in the kitchen.
The kitchen is the powerhouse of the restaurant, especially when it's busy. As you'd expect, it's kept well organised to ensure that food is prepared as quickly as possible.
Now, when an order is first taken, it gets typed into the computer over there, and the details are then printed out at the window station over here. Those guys and girls are now responsible for the entire operation of the kitchen. Hold on, Chick-fil-A and name an omelette.
Hi there, my name's Simon, I'm the window man here.
Hi, I'm Mark, plate nacho.
Hi, my name's Barry. It's salty. Hi, my name's Chris. I'm going to tell you a bit about the fry station.
Hi, I'm John, I'm looking broiler.
Hi, my name's Sophie and I'm an expediter.
I'm in charge of keeping control of the line. It's the line behind us, we've got 5 stations. I'll let them tell you more about what's going on there.
Pasta dishes, omelettes, blackening items which is under the skillet, salads, sandwiches, Mexican dishes such as cheese nachos, steaks, burgers, ribs,
Fried potato skins, fried chicken, fried fish, and fried vegetables.
chicken, fish, blackened fillet.
I'm in charge of keeping control, obviously, of ticket time, making sure all the food quality is up to standard, also keeping the place clean and tidy throughout the shift.
It's the busiest and hottest station in the kitchen. Everything's set out neatly so that you can work quickly. All the ingredients are kept in these drawers or on the back there. Such things as your ham, your peppers, different ingredients in different pastas.
It's a very busy place. It's in the centre of the kitchen, and it's really fun to work.
To make the nachos we have to use sauté. On a busy night on here you can get 20, 30 dishes on at once, of various kinds. And as we've only got 4 pans, you've really got to get your head around it. Keep the kitchen running. And we also do the juiciest fajitas in the world. There's a lot of teamwork involved in the kitchen. Saturday night can get very hectic, as with any kitchen, but it's a fun kitchen. We work together, we have a laugh. Give the window man a hard time.
Okay, how are we doing with this food, boys? Okay, all the food comes back to me. I put cheese on the top, salt it up, just get it together, sell it out to the expediters.
And with the communication between the front of house and the kitchen, when the food's ready in the window, we then complete it and dress it and then call for a waiter or waitress to run it. Please, sir, hands please.
From Expo, we run the food out to the tables, and then on the way back, we bring in any dirty plates to the dish area, which is just over here.
Hi, I'm Wayne. This is Dish. Basically, we get all the rubbish and all the dirty plates that come from front of house. All we do is we get all the plates, cutlery, glasses, put all the plates and the cutlery through this little machine here, and all the glasses.
Another key job in TGI is the storeman. Every day he's here bright and early checking in on ambient, chilled and frozen foods to make sure that we have enough to last the day's business.
If things get low on stock, he'll reorder, pulling out all the ingredients for all the stations, as well as pulling out all the frozen food for defrosting.
Very important job that, and vital for the smooth running of the shift. Richard, agree, mate?
I agree.
Absolutely, and so is...
Hi, I'm Sarah. I'm the TGI Fridays administrator. My job description basically is to work very closely with my general manager and my management team and to ensure that all my employees are happy and are being paid properly.
Impressed? Well, you should be. Back to the food.
We run the food out to tables, keeping the guests happy with a bit of chat and lots of smiles. We then check back within 3 minutes just to make sure everything's okay with their food.
Well, the company policy is to wow people. But how you do it, that's a personal thing. That's up to each server as to how they want to do it. And it's always to your benefit because the more you wow your guests, the better time they're going to have, and your rewards are going to be greater as well.
The employee is here to generate money, to put profit back into the company, who can then actually put profit back into Fridays.
And that's what makes the TGIs tick.
There's a story behind one of the features we have in here, which is the boat. And the boat harbours an 8-man skull, and the 8-man skull means pulling together. If one person isn't pulling together and the blades are going in the wrong direction, the boat doesn't actually move correctly. And it's about pulling together and making sure that boat moves in the right direction.
You really have to be a team player and work with everybody else. If you all work together as a team, everything runs so much more smoothly.
It's very important to work with one another, and if your station's not busy, to help another station.
You've got your own station, you're doing your own job, that's where it goes. It's normally really good fun even when it's busy. It very rarely gets to the sort of stages where there's stress coming out, because there's always someone around that can help you if it does get too pear-shaped.
It's all give and take, a massive case of give and take. And in a case of, you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. And it works. It really works.
Friday's training, whatever you're doing, is of the best standard. You have to go a long way to be beat the quality of the training. It might seem quite intense at first when you first start, for the first 3 or 4 weeks. There's a lot to learn.
Very thorough, upbeat. You come away from the training with a lot of knowledge about the product, about the standards of service, the level of service that's expected.
It is the best training. I don't think there's anywhere else where you can get this sort of training as far as like the catering service is concerned.
Also, you'll get qualifications in COSH, cater safe, things you can take away from Fridays as well.
Our standard is excellence at the end of the day. If you train someone up here, yes, they're going to drop that a little bit, but you're still going to get an excellent standard. The standard of training I received was excellent, and I'm still receiving training as I'm going now.
We have very, very high standards to meet, not only in certification, which is somebody, if they are a waitress, will have to pass tests in food, in liquor, and also in service. But those tests aren't just written tests, they are actual on-job tests and experience.
Not only then are you fully certified to work within Fridays, but you've got an MVQ as well. So, Fridays are now getting into this investing in people, investing for their employees, and now you can come to Fridays, you can work for the best, you can be for the best, and you can come out with a qualification at the end of it.
All the employees are passionate about Fridays, they all want Fridays to do well. If Fridays does well, we do well.
And this is definitely the hardest work I've ever had to do, but the tips I make it the highest paid job I've ever done.
There's a lot of perks as well. You get discounted food whilst you're working on shift and whatever. You also get Whitbread discount cards, which entitles you to going to Beefeaters, Threshers, and any Whitbread establishment.
You get a lot of recognition for doing something that's, good, outstanding, and it just gives you that lift.
On an individual basis, they have a recognition system which is based on pins.
When someone has actually achieved a high standard, they are recognised, and that's done through through a WOW pin, which stands for Walk on Water, and that can be something that they've exceeded the guest expectation.
You're in a shift meeting and somebody gets given a WOW pin, and it's a big buzz for everybody, and you want to do well. Hard work and willingness, it gets noticed, and you will go far.
There are lots of opportunities to move up. There really is. If you want to go into management, then that's not a problem. So long as you can prove yourself in what it is that you're doing, and then the company don't have any problem in recognising that you're working hard and look to help you move up within the company. That's the good thing.
Whitbread is a massive company. The resources and the support is that you can look in within Whitbread.
If you're in it to have fun, make some money, do something different, and meet some people, this is the place to do it.
Don't just take our word for it, see what the guests think.
Been here before, good food, good value, good atmosphere really.
Guaranteed good food, and the atmosphere is very, very good indeed.
Whatever you want you get. There's no waiting around. Seem to always be there when you want them. Fun. You said the waiters were all out. We'll be back.
Go in, enjoy it and learn all the theories and great things about Fridays, and you'll have them forever. It's to be self-motivated and have a desire to want to move on.
You need to be a natural. You need to want to have fun.
If you join Fridays, you will definitely get so much out of the job.
I honestly couldn't have chosen a better company to start my career in and to continue my career in.
It really is good fun to work here.
If you want adrenaline and you get a high and a buzz off adrenaline, then work for us.
Good stuff, eh? Well, unfortunately, that's all we've got time for.
We hope you found this little offering very useful and we've given you more of an insight into what goes on in typical TGI Fridays.
We'd like to give our thanks to all the staff who couldn't stay away from the camera, and we look forward to working with some of you in the future. Anyway, that's a lot for now, so it's goodbye from me.
And goodbye from me.
And the same from me. So you lot, back to work.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, you were terrific.
Oh, no, you were better. Yeah. Well, no, maybe not.